Welcome, Hoarders. Today we're going to be playing some more Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. I don't know yet of what vehicle we're going to be doing. I'm going to, 64,000. I don't think that's enough to really get anything, but we can just take a quick run around the junkyard. I like doing that at the beginning of all these. It seems as if it's harder to earn money now on here. It used to be like quick. You could usually what I do is I flip the Dodge Chargers or the Dodge Challengers because like all of the DLC vehicles seem to get you some fairly good money if you buy them and 100% restore them so they're as good as they can be. I think I already have one of these, if I'm honest. $4,000 is not bad for this. Actually, maybe I might do one of them. I don't know how much you can sell them for, though. Is this the real Bel Air or the fake in-game version? Yeah, that's the fake version. This is what, the Range Rover? No, that's Ford Bronco, isn't it? The old Bronco. Yeah. Wait, how much is that? $5,000. That's not bad. Most of the, vehicles that people made themselves that are on the Steam Workshop now, a lot of them are actually fairly good priced when you come here. Was that the Lincoln? Yes, it is. $7,000. Not bad. I don't have one of these yet, actually. You're the one with the problem. Is this... I just downloaded this, didn't I? I downloaded this like 3 minutes ago. What is this? The Plymouth Fury. Yeah, I just downloaded this before I started the video up. Old GTO. I think that you need a DLC, like one of the DLCs in order to work on some of these. And I don't have the newest DLC that came out. I think it's Pontiac. No, not a Pontiac DLC. It's a Plymouth DLC, I do believe. Yeah, it's a Plymouth DLC. I don't know how much this is. $3,000. A lot of these are cheap, but like cars like this, I'll buy them and I'll just end up filling up my garage, and eventually we will end up at the point where when I'm at my garage, I don't have anything else to work on because I don't want to work on any of the cars that I haven't done yet. Like, I only want to work on cars that, unless it's an order. Usually I just do orders to try to earn money. Like I said, orders or, what is it? Orders are like the Dodge Charger or Challenger, stuff from that DLC. We are not working on this car in this episode. So I'm going to move it to my parking. And let's check and see what we have in all of these. Because what I would like to get is the, I don't see it in here. There it is, the Porsche. Yeah, let's do the Porsche in this episode. For this one, I haven't done this in a while because I get too far ahead. Oh yeah, you have to move it first. Hi, I'm the dummy. We're gonna get rid of the rust. We're gonna clean it. We're gonna paint it. I have to send this. Yeah, I think this is what we did in the last episode. If I'm honest. Yeah, I do believe we did that in the last episode. I'm going to put that in my parking garage. I don't know why it wasn't already there. Come on, let me out. And we're going... Oh, shit. We can't paint it yet. We have to take all these panels off. Let's take the panels off of this bad boy. Take this. Clean. We're going to get the whole thing, so it doesn't really matter. Take all of this off. Get all that replaced with new. Oh, there's no window in that, is there? Or is that... No, there's no window in that. You can't take that panel off. You can take the bumper off. You can take the light off. There's no windshield. Okay. So, on here, this is the... Okay, if I put an RS, that should just do it. But we might be able to fix a couple of these. Oh, we got a crate. What did we get? Something I don't care about that I'm going to immediately sell? Probably. It looks like a radiator, piece of suspension. Oh, no, that's a map. I never use the fucking maps. Like, I use them just so they're not in my inventory. Okay, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. And we can get rid of that. So we have like nothing on this. Plus, I don't think we do have the trunk, which is actually a hood, even though it's rear engine. We don't have any of the lights. I don't know why that all did what that did. We don't have glass. We don't have glass. I don't think this was even on the car. I also don't know if that was... What's all left? The other door and the right tail light. Right tail light. And the other... No, you bitch! This door. Okay, look how pretty it is. Okay. Let's go buy the body panels for it. Huh? I thought that's... Oh, SCHE. That's a bit different than I thought. Okay, that makes a little more... What? Am I just stupid? Oh. God damn! No, I don't want that. I want fucking normal mode, you dingus. Porsche. Yeah, I think it's because there is a second thing now right here, the community car body shop. This is gonna be some slow shit. I can already tell. Oh, well, obviously I'm dyslexic. God, I'm fucking... That's the 9... I don't even have the 9... I don't have the 944. I have the R-Ash. So we need both headlights. Actually, I should start from the very beginning of this. Okay, that's 944. We have that. We don't have that. We don't have any of the windows. It's amazing that I can remember, like, the parts that are needed. That should be everything that is needed on this. I actually have a model car of this car. I don't have the fucking... And I'm going to base it off of that. Actually, I'm going to throw a picture of that up. The exact one I have, I'll probably have to look to find it, but I've had it for years. Like, since I was young. Probably going to look fucking... Almost every car that are in these games, I have, like, a die-cast model of. However... Wait a second. Son of a bitch. I hate when you go at a certain angle and it immediately is like, nope. Did I put... Okay, I put the rear window on there. I put the taillights on. Let's quickly stop being an idiot and go get the plates. Okay. Did I only get one? Yeah, I did. And I can buy another one. And we can throw them on. Then we're going to take this into the paint shop, paint it. And I'm going to probably edit so you guys don't have to watch me tear the whole car apart. Because that's boring. I only have it... Oh, why did I do that? I only have it where you can see me putting it back together because I know a lot of it gets boring, so I just try to add where you're putting on the new parts. We're going to try to get this spot on. It is a light blue. Except I do believe the model I have, I still have to look for it. Ooh, baby. I think it should be about, I'm going off memory. I think it's a little more green if I'm honest. Probably like that. And we're not doing metallic. Doing pearl. And paint car. Okay, that was loud. I don't remember that sound being a thing. Let's move this out to A. Lift this up. And I'm going to tear apart the whole car. And I will see you guys once I have all of the parts in my inventory that I need to have added to this. And I am probably going to get all performance parts. So this is going to be as powerful as it can possibly be. Because I don't really care for doing this and being like, hey, I'm going to put 10 horsepower in it. I'd rather have like 600 billion. That's kind of cool how that trunk works. But I will see you guys when the whole car's torn down. Or tore down into nothingness. Okay. How the fuck does this thing drive? There's no engine in it. There is literally no engine inside this vehicle. Zero. Well, I guess maybe it runs off of dreams, hopes and dreams. But there's no engine, so I guess I'll still see you when we have all the new parts bought. Okay. I just found out that yes, you can put an engine in it. But when I bought this car, there was literally, this is the first car I ever bought from a junkyard that literally just had no engine in it. Like, at all. So, this video, okay, we are putting an engine in it, but it's going to be piece by piece, pretty much, because the i6 engines I don't really work with much. I did work with one the other day. I'm going to repair whatever I can, that way I can recycle parts. And then I'm going to have to buy the rest of the parts. So I'm going to buy all the other parts that we should need up until this point. Actually, I'm gonna buy all the parts for the suspension, because I think all the suspension parts were there that we needed, and then we'll do the engine itself, immediately after that. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be. You can't look in, can you? You can crouch, but you can't look in. Okay, I'll see you guys once I get all these parts. Okay, I got all the suspension parts now. We can slap all of them on. I'm gonna do the front first. Because it should be easier. I should have put the battery in, honestly, to get that done with. I'm not gonna put the fuel pump in yet, because I do believe that the fuel pump, you can get a better fuel pump on the other site. That's one of the reasons I'm building this engine. I'm gonna do like piece by piece, instead of normally I would buy everything at once, because usually I work on the overhead valve V8s on this game, which are one of my favorite engines to work on. They're easy, quick, all the parts you can memorize quickly as well. So I usually do those. And it's one of the most common ones in this game too, because it's the biggest one. I think it's actually the second biggest engine in the game, because they have the regular V8s, and I think that puts out a little more horsepower than the overhead valve V8. Okay. Speed this up. This took 16 rubber bushings and 8 small rubber bushings. And I was like, that's a lot of rubber bushings. Like, that's the most I've ever had on any car in this game so far. But don't forget, this is a mod, so, like, with the front suspension, they have things done a little... Like, they'll have a couple more parts, actually, usually in the back with these. And also, I don't think in the game, other than, like, the add-on stuff that you get from the workshop, I don't think there's any rear engine vehicles that are, like, standard in the game. Put that on. I already did all the wheels. They're the same rims that were on it, but I don't think that they look in place with it. Like, they don't seem correct, but I'm gonna leave them on it. I looked around for that model car that I said about that I have of this, and I couldn't find it, so I'm just gonna not show it. It's not like it was an important thing. It just brought back memories. Yeah, I also have, from throughout my entire childhood, I have had a lot of, like, toy cars and shit. I have a crate, a literal crate, filled to the rim of just Hot Wheels. And from what my dad said, apparently some of them are actually worth some good money, because they're like I have some that he had when he was younger, I guess. Or like they're older. Come on, Skippy McGee. I don't know why Hot Wheels were so fun back in the day. I even have, like, a fucking mile of track, too. Like that orange plastic track that you'd hook them up to. I used to always have it So they would go down the steps at my house. Okay, we got... It appears that all of the front is done. Let's get the back in. Okay, put that in. I hate these ones where you have to do just the bushing and then a screw or a bolt. I don't care for that. I find that just a bit annoying. I actually, like an hour ago, I got done editing and recording Silent Hill Homecoming. Oh my god, that game messes with me so fucking much. This time I didn't even hit a single jump scare, and my fucking nerves were shot. Because you expect a jump scare, like all the time. But I feel like if I played more horror games, I would not get jump scared as easily. I mean, I watch, like, gory shit, like, all the Saw movies. I can watch all of them and not get fucking scared or anything, but there's some parts that I'm fucking disgusting shit. Like, people, if you have to, like, dig in your eyeball, fuck that. I ain't watching that. I don't think this car would technically drive. Because that is rubbing right up against that rim. Huh, how about that? I did a video a while ago. I didn't ever publish it, though. I don't think. I might have, actually. I'm not sure. But it was the, Aberth, Humana, Fiat 500, I believe. Or, no, it wasn't the 500. I think it was a 495. Or something like that. But it's, like, the only, Fiat that they have in the game. And I ended up finishing the entire car, and you could take it on the dyno, but you couldn't drive it on any of the tracks. Like, it wouldn't move. Like, the engine didn't work or something. And I was like, that's a big letdown. Put that there. Imagine if we could build a car this quick in real life. She's a woman in love. Get that on. I also turned off the music in the game because I don't know. I find it annoying anymore. That appears to be everything that needs done under the car for now. Yeah, those rims seem to somewhat fit that, right? They look a little big, though. Like the tires. Maybe not, I don't know. That's what they had set in the game. Is there anything left in my inventory? Why do I have a couple small rubber bushings yet? Because I didn't put on a suspension arm. That's why. I didn't put it on this side. And I didn't put on that. And I didn't put on that. Oopsie poopsie. Is there anything... Oh, yeah, shit. I didn't put that on either. Or I couldn't put any of the springs and shit on if the suspension arm wasn't there. Is there anything else left in my inventory? No. None of that stuff has to do with suspension. So the suspension is done. I'm going to slap the battery in the frunk. Because that's done with. That way we don't have to open the frunk again. Because that, I believe, is the only thing that goes in there. We have a brake servo. It's an i6 engine, right? I do believe, yes. It's an i6 engine. Radiator A. Brake servo. It's going to be an i6 exhaust as well. So we're going to have to try to build ourselves an i6 engine. Okay, we need to find the blocks. Engine block. Where's the i6? Right here. Okay. I have worked on that before. The i6, we need an i6 engine head then. I don't know if this takes the standard or, like the different pistons, because they have added a different type of piston into the game. Fuel pump. Yes, I knew there was a different fuel pump. We are looking for the i6 engine head. I know that there's got to be one. There's the there it is. Is there anything else I immediately know I'm gonna need? See, I don't know if it's gonna be that piston or that piston. Most likely, it's gonna just be the regular piston with cam rod. I know that this is only gonna be like the standard. I don't. Is this a 6 or a 4? I think it's a 4-cylinder. No, it's a 6-cylinder. Oh, we're gonna have to get in a couple more spark plugs. We need an alternator. I don't think that there is a brake servo there. There should have an alternator though, like the jacked up one. I also don't know if this car is gonna have a transmission, because sometimes they just don't put transmissions in for some reason, which is odd, I must admit. I also don't know if this engine's going to have an exhaust manifold or not, because they really kind of fuck with the way, like, the integrity of what the vehicle would be like. I'm not going to even be able to put anything on here other than this. That is the front exhaust section i6. Front exhaust section, I did see the fuel filter. However, there it is. Sweet. Okay, so we're getting piece by piece. I didn't want to have to go like this much piece by piece, but if we have to, we're gonna. Crankshaft i6, yeah, I already know I'm gonna need that. We have to get the exhaust section from underneath. This is probably, I still need the crankshaft, and then we're gonna have to get caps. I don't know if you can get an upgraded crankshaft in here, and it appears that you can't. Let's get those 6. I don't think there's any piston rings here either. Okay, so wait, brake servo, I'm looking. I don't think the brake servo is here either, so we got to go back to the main shop. We already have a brake servo though. Okay, so we need an i6 crankshaft, a standard i6 right there. Crankshaft bearing cap. I do believe this is going to take 4 or 5. I think it's 5. But we're going to have to do that underneath anyhow. This is the problem that I don't like about having to build an entire engine from scratch, is that you have to go, you don't have to go piece by piece, but you have to kind of think a little bit ahead, whereas if you had the full engine, you can just replace parts and not have to worry about anything. Yeah, I think I was right. It's only 5. Okay, now we can put it down. We're gonna have to need some, we need 6 piston rings and caps. Also, I am going to need the i6 fuel filter and the i6 oil pan. And there's the piston rings, 6 of them. And where's the... It's gonna be the end cap, rod cap. That. Like, I know a bit ahead of what we have to have done. Huh. Would be a bit of a predicament the way you have to do this one. I've never had to get this close to the engine to put in the pistons before. Wonder how much horsepower we're going to get out of this. There we go. We should already have the engine head for this. And we do. Holy screws, Batman. I think that this comes with the fully assembled push rods and stuff. Okay, so we're going to need the camshaft, 2 camshaft and 2 cam gears. We already have the spark plugs. Let's throw them in. I feel like this is one of the most in-depth videos I've done on Car Mechanic Simulator, because usually I try to not go to the store as much as possible. And then those are 3 2-barrel side draft. Okay. Okay, so we need... Let's go to the other site first, see if any of these things are here. I'm sure that the side draft pieces are here. You can also get the camshafts. Cool, coolio. And the 2-barrel side draft, carburetors, got all 3 of them. I don't know what air filter this takes, or even if it has one. We're gonna need the i6 wires. These are always gonna be the same, because there's only one other vehicle. Oh, maybe not. We might have to get the other cap. I'm not sure, because sometimes that changes and fucks up everything. So we're gonna leave that as it is for right now. We got the camshafts, but we're gonna need the cam gears, which aren't on the current site. Yay! I don't think they have cam gears on here. You'd think they would, but they don't. Humana, cam gear. Yeah, California. That's what I wanted. Oh god, we're probably gonna need caps too, aren't we? The i6, we need 2 of them. Are we gonna need... I don't know how many we're gonna need if we do need them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say we don't need them. Okay, we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 of them. Yeah, you can tell, obviously, that I don't usually work on this type of engine. 14. And then we can, after we put these on, we can do what you call it. Actually, what we should do, after we get these caps on, I'm going to throw on the carburetors, the 3 carburetors on the other side, and then I'm going to go under the car, put the rest of the parts on that need to go under the car, because it should only be the oil pan, the piston caps, and the front exhaust section. Yeah, they put that, the way that radiator is, gets in the way of everything else quite a bit. Imagine changing your oil on this in real life. You'd have to fucking take your radiator out every time. Okay, so then we can put the head cover on. We need timing chains. Okay, the i6 timing chain. We need a water pump. Timing chain, water pump. That's that. Let's put these on. I will admit, a lot of the engines look better with some of the upgraded parts that they added to the game. I forgot. I need the fucking filters for these too. They regular round, yeah, round side draft ear filters. Oh, okay. I want to swing from the chandelier. I do believe you can get those other pieces over here. The side flow ones right there. Side draft, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know what throttle this has. I don't think it has a supercharger. What were we gonna do next? We need the timing chains, and this doesn't have engine head, so we're gonna have to get the engine head and the timing chain water pump. Engine head. Or not the engine head, the head cover. The i6 head cover. Now we have to go to the timing chains. The i6 timing chain. There it is. And then we're gonna need the cover too for it. And the water pump. I don't think that they have water pumps on the tuning shop either. That'd be kind of odd, I think. I don't know. Yeah, they don't have it. So we can, let's lift it up, put on the caps, the rest of the caps, the oil pan, everything else that we can put on from underneath right now. Put the oil pan on, skippity-doo-dah, skippity-a. You'd think they'd have more than 4 screws in this. I mean, bolts, whatever the fuck. The oil filter. Haven't done the oil filter. Okay, so this does have parts for the transmission. Okay, I've seen other cars that didn't. I believe that the... okay, so we do need the exhaust manifolds too. That's nice. So let's get the transmission parts. Probably get the exhaust manifold too while we're here. There, get 2 of them. Flywheel, we're gonna need pressure plate. They don't have the ring that locks the clutch plate on the pressure plate for the clutch. God damn it. And they also don't have transmissions here, so we're gonna have to go over to the other site anyhow. Need the ring around the rosy. What were we looking for? Yeah, we were looking for this. And then we have to go down to, look for something. I don't remember what we were looking for. We got the clip. Oh, yeah, the transmissions after we get all that stuff on. I'm assuming it's going to be the i6 transmission, but you never know with these, mods. Put the clip on. It's going to be the i4 rear wheel drive. See, that's why I said that. It's the i4 rear wheel drive. Is there even an i6 one? No, there isn't. They have the i6B, but that would make more sense than this one. Maybe not. No, this... I believe this is same... Yeah, this is the same transmission that was on this the last time I worked on this engine, except for, like, this would hook to the drive shaft, but obviously there's no drive shaft here. Starter, accessible by engine bay. This stuff's fucking crammed in here, isn't it? But that looks like that is everything underneath the vehicle. Put you on there. We don't have a starter. I don't know how I forgot something like that. Hey, we're a lot further ahead than what this vehicle was when I originally got it. Starter. Actually, you know what? It might have been me that took the engine out of this. Now that I think of it. I don't think they have the starters on the other website. And we're in the Fs right now, so I don't know why I was looking for a starter in the Fs. Now my computer's running hot. Why you do this? We have the timing, or the timing cover. The engine head cover. We also have the timing chain, so we can do that now. And the water pump. And then we're going to need water pump pulley. And what is sprocket A? No, sprocket I6 and water pump pulley. Sprocket I6. I don't think I've ever had to get a sprocket for i6. I believe we already have the cover too. Water pump pulley on, then we're gonna need our timing belts, or our serpentine belt, whatever the fuck. Crankshaft pulley. Don't have one. I already knew that before I even clicked on it. Okay, and then we have the distributor. The question is here, what cap? Yeah, it is the i6 cap, and we're going to need 2 clips as well. Okay, so we have to go over to the other site, I believe, and get the i6 cap. Okay, got the i6 cap. We need the cam, or the crank shaft gear, whatever the fuck. And I think they're clip A, actually, for, or no, they're B. They're B. No, that's not what I clicked on. 2 of these, because if you don't have those, the car won't start. Pulley i4. Or i6, I mean. I don't know numbers. And obviously we need the belt. Serpentine belt B, i6. Let's put our distributor cap on. Put our wires on. Thank you very little. We can put our clips on. We have these already. We can throw them on. I don't know. I think we're almost about done. What was it? Timing. Serpentine belt B. I6. B, I6! That's A, I6, so we're probably going to need that too. And B, I6. So we need our radiator. So it's A. I don't know if we're going to have a fan on this or not. Guess we're going to find out. Yeah, we are. So it's going to be fan housing B. Fan housing B. And B1, B2. And that appears to me as if that's about everything this needs. I'm going to put the oil in it somehow. Like I said, you'd have to take your radiator out, change your oil. I usually wait about 3-4 seconds after it goes down like that. Let's check the status, see if there's anything missing. Yeah, we have to do the interior yet. We didn't put the fuel pump on yet. Piston rings, radiator, all that stuff's good. Okay, so that is closed. We can put in the fuel pump. This should be the last time we need to come under here. Got that fuel pump. I should actually sell both of these because they're both wrong parts. I'm probably never going to use those other fuel pumps again until, and unless it's like a customer's car. Move that over there because we don't even need it on the lift anymore. Let's open this up. So we need what type of... Okay, so it's just the 2 bucket seats and a steering wheel. Okay. 2 seats and a steering wheel. Then we're going to take it over and test, see how much power we have out of this bad boy. Interior. Let's get a steering wheel first. Something that looks Porsche-like. Something like that. That's like good for that year. Actually, no, let's do this one. Let's do that one, and then I want some brown seats. Those are all bench. We can get 2 of those. No. And ka-chow. My baby's done, I think. Let's get in, see if it starts. I wouldn't imagine it not starting. Ooh. Okay, let's get out of the car, shut the door, move it over to the dynometer. And we're gonna show this thing who's boss. Wonder how much horsepower we got out of it. Okay, factory engine power is 139 horsepower. 139. And let's see, I bet we're over 200 now. Uh, 229. That's not bad. Honestly, that's less horsepower than you'd really think for this car. But we did increase by 75%. So that's fairly good if you ask me. Let's move it over to B, start her up, and then take her for a little drive. As I always do on these. Hamana. Oh, you can't shut the fucking door. Let's go. I like the abandoned airport the most. Okay. Let's see what we can get with this. Be real with you. It's not that much power. The wheels do kick out easily. I don't know if that's because of the type of tire. I have classic tires on this. Thought that they would work good with it. Like, they look like the right ones. I should have just done like sports or something like that. It's not incredibly fast. I didn't expect it to be, though, with 229 horsepower, I think it was. I don't know, I like it. Yow. I'm kind of glad now that we have all the stuff in it. I didn't think that this was going to work at all, because at first there was no engine. But, probably going to end it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to watch one of my previous, next, and related videos, and also remember to check out my other social medias in the description down below.